Hey there, multi-prep teachers. You know how professional development never seems to quite get to what we need? It's like, great idea, but how do I make this work when I have 3+ preps to juggle? That's exactly why I created the Simplify Your Preps Collective. It's a free Facebook group built just for teachers like you, where we share tips, resources, and real talk about making multi-prep teaching less overwhelming and more doable. Sound like your kind of space? Head to kristenmasick.com/collective and join us today. Let's simplify together. Are you dragging yourself through the spring semester, or quite honestly, term 3, the longest term of the entire year? Are you trying to keep up with multiple preps? What if I told you that a few simple AI strategies could lighten your workload right now without adding extra steps? Today, we're talking about 3 ways you can use AI to simplify your multi-prep teaching this semester. We'll cover how to use AI to generate warm-ups and exit tickets in seconds, how to cut grading time in half while still giving students meaningful feedback, and how to use AI to speed up lesson planning so you can spend less time figuring out what to teach next. And if today's episode helps you, be sure to subscribe. Coming up, we'll be covering the power of systems for staying sane as a multi-prep teacher and future planning strategies to end the year strong and set yourself up for an easier next year. Welcome to the Secondary Teacher Podcast, the podcast for middle and high school teachers juggling multiple preps to get the strategies to reduce overwhelm so that you don't have to choose between being an effective teacher and prioritizing important relationships. I'm your host, Kristen Masick, a 10-year high school engineering teacher, former middle school assistant principal, and teacher coach. Every week, we will discuss strategies, systems, and time-saving tips to help you not only survive, but thrive as a multiple prep teacher. Spring semester is exhausting for teachers. Here's why. Number 1, the energy from the beginning of the year is long gone. We're talking beginning of the school year. Yes, you may have gotten a little bit more energy at the beginning of the calendar year, but yes, the school year. Number 2, there's a pressure to stay on track while dealing with absences, testing schedules, and last minute changes. And number 3, planning fatigue is real. After months of lesson prep, grading, and decision making, teachers are running on fumes. If you're feeling it right now, you're not alone. And that's exactly why it's time to let AI take some of the work off of your plate. If you are over in the Simplify Preps Collective, I'd love to know what part of teaching feels hardest for you right now in this spring semester. Let's talk about 3 simple ways you can use AI to lighten your load this spring. Strategy 1. AI-generated warm-ups and exit tickets. One of the simplest ways to cut down on daily prep is by letting AI generate warm-ups and exit tickets for you. I feel like these always used to creep up. I wanted to have bell ringers, I wanted to have exit tickets, but they were things that ended up being put on the back burner, or if I was coming up with them, it was literally right before class started, and then it wasn't great. So here's a quick AI prompt that can help you do that instead of just throwing it out the window. You are an expert teacher assistant. Generate 5 warm-up questions for a high school subject class focused on whatever you're teaching. You can tweak the questions or use them as is, but either way, that's 5 minutes every class planned in seconds. And what I love about warm-ups, and especially if you are asking for warm-ups that last a certain duration, is that is a little bit more time for you to shift gears from one class to another. Strategy 2, cut the grading time in half. Grading is one of the biggest time drains for teachers, but AI can help speed it up. Use AI-generated rubrics to make grading faster and more consistent. You can pass off these rubrics to your students so that they are grading themselves beforehand, or perhaps you're even just going to really go out there and you're going to let the students self-assess and then discuss with you, or write something that lets you know why they gave themselves that grade. That is an episode for another day, but self-assessing and allowing your students to self-assess is a game changer. So here's a quick AI prompt for you. Create a rubric for a high school subject, class assessing blank, a certain type of assignment. Include 4 categories with clear criteria. Use this rubric for quick scoring and reduce the time spent writing the same feedback over and over. Strategy number 3, speed up lesson planning. Instead of staring at a blank screen, wondering what to teach next, or perhaps you're going to Facebook groups or Googling for however way to teach such and such standard, let AI generate a lesson outline that you can tweak. Probably already have a good idea, and maybe you even can just allow AI to be a sounding board. So here's a quick AI prompt for you. Outline a 45-minute lesson on blank topic for a high school subject, including objectives, activities, and discussion questions. Now, instead of starting from scratch, you have a foundation you can modify in minutes and prevent you from going down some of those rabbit holes. Here's what we covered this week. AI-generated warm-ups and exit tickets save you time on daily planning. AI-assisted grading helps cut down on repetitive feedback. And lesson planning with AI gives you a starting point so you never feel stuck. Your action step, pick one of these strategies and try it this week. And if you want more AI shortcuts, come join the Simplify Your Preps Collective. Inside, I'm sharing my free 15-minute AI hacks for lesson planning resource so you can put these ideas into action right away. The links are in the show notes. I'll see you on the inside.